Sorry for the delay. I'm 9 minutes late, but I just had to do some things, but then I also realized that I didn't even make a description for this live stream, so I did that. But we are back with this super beautiful coloring page. It is a flower shop. We have an employee wrapping flowers and all the bouquets and the string lights and wrapping paper, all that cute stuff. So I'm so excited to dive in. I tried to kind of go on theme here. But yeah, I'm just excited. I've been waiting to do this one because it's Earth Month. It's Earth Day every day, but it is Earth Month, so I'm trying to keep it on theme here. Last week we did The Rise of Gru, so I guess that isn't really on theme, but from here on out it will be. So, I'm just excited to dive in. I've been waiting to do this one. I drew this sketch almost a month ago, so let's just get into it. I was thinking that we could start with the person here. I want to keep it very pastel, kind of sunset colors, so that's the vibe. Okay, for the hair, I wanted to do like purple to orange ombre. Mainly because that is how my sim looks. If I can get out this crayon here. That is how my sim looks in The Sims 4. That's the game I'm currently streaming. So, we're having a very fun time if you want to join us. I'm thinking purple orange for the hair, then we can match the hair bow to the apron. Maybe we can make that blue. Let's do... I kind of want to do this, periwinkle. And then, oops. And then we can do pink for the shirt. Let's do this beautiful shade right here, salmon. Okay. Let's just get started on the hair. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but spring allergies are in full bloom. But oh my gosh, it is just terrible. My sinuses get so plugged up, and sometimes I can't even like hear because my ears are so plugged. It's terrible. If you also suffer from spring allergies, I'm right there with you. We got this. But yeah, spring, summer, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for warm weather and to just get started on my garden mainly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a terrific Tuesday. The sun is shining bright today, although it was just snowing, but I hope everyone can get some sunshine today. I'm going to try and ombre this purple into the orange. I kind of have an idea. So I guess let's just go with the flow and see what happens. Hello, hello. Thank you. Thank you so much. That's very kind. I try to take my time when I write. Let's see what pieces I can continue. Let's do a little bit more. But I'm super excited to do this page. I love the illustration. It is so cute. Aria, welcome, welcome. Thank you. I just painted them yesterday. I haven't painted them in a hot minute, but I did that because I filmed a video yesterday and the character has black nails. Well, actually, they're wearing white gloves, but I just did black nails. But yeah, I'm super excited to get that video out It is another cosplay. A very fun character. I just cannot wait to share. Thank you! Thank you so much, Aria. That's very kind of you. Thank you. I love your username, Diamond Sisters. I love it. I hope everyone is having a super beautiful day today. Let's bring the purple down a bit more so it's easier to blend in with the orange. I'm using violet purple and yellow orange. And I want to make this page very like sunset colors, lots of pastels, all that good jazz. Thank you, thank you. I'm excited to color this one. I've been waiting for almost a month. I sketched this out and it's just been sitting there waiting to be colored, but I'm glad we can finally do it. I'm gonna try and blend the orange up a bit more so it doesn't like so sudden. It gives more of an ombre kind of feel. I wish I had that hair. Okay. Now I'm thinking I was gonna make the apron blue along with the hair bow right there. So let's just start with that. I'm using periwinkle. I also just posted a new video this morning. If you like skincare, if you like hauls or anti-hauls, it's basically just a giant like spring cleaning declutter type of video. But it's very fun and I hope you enjoy. I don't know if you can quite tell, but there is a flower on the back of this. That's what it looked like before. And so I just drew this on top. This is from this coloring page, Viva la Color. But I was very tired of just coloring in flowers all the time, so yay! I'm glad. I hope you can check it out. But I was just very tired of coloring flower after flower. And so I decided, why don't I just make my own coloring pages and I can color whatever I want. And I've been doing that for almost a month now. And I'm having such a fun time. It's nice to color whatever I want. Do you want to know something sad from my school? Oh, I suppose. If you want to share. Only if you want to share. I'm not pressuring you. Oh, the apron down here as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna use salmon for the dress. I guess it's a dress, not a shirt. What? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you so much love and support and strength. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Take lots of time for yourself. Oh! Well, my cat Olive just meowed, so she's sending you love as well. I'm so sorry. Having a best friend is such a beautiful thing, a beautiful experience. And I know that they will always be thinking of you. I think I might do a lighter pink for that, just to give more color variation. I'm on the hunt for a sunscreen that's not greasy or oily. May I ask what skin type you have? I would recommend, well, I'm still on the lookout for a sunscreen that is not full of plastic, but that's very hard. I would recommend the brand Vacation. They are cruelty free and vegan. It does not leave like a white cast on your skin. It is sensitive skin friendly. It's affordable. I'm not sure if they sell it in stores, unfortunately, but don't take my word for that. I have no idea. But it's Vacation. So, combination skin and sensitive. Okay. Well, Vacation is definitely sensitive skin friendly. I have very sensitive skin myself. I have combination skin, but mostly dry skin, so I am always here to chat via messages. I'm always here for you in that way. Let me find. Honestly, I feel like this little peachy color, what is this? Apricot. I'll use that for the butterfly. It's not really showing up that well, but oh well. Okay. Let me find a skin tone for this person. How about this? If I can even grab it, come on. Or maybe, I feel like that's just very warm. Maybe we could do this one. Raw sienna. Okay. Forgot to color that little bit of hair. No, that's okay. I'm an adult. I'll just say that. Combination skin products are always hard to find. No, I do agree. I do agree. And if you do find something, it's always like way too expensive. They need more affordable products that are made for all different skin types. But a skincare brand that I highly recommend, that is cruelty free, vegan, woman owned. They have very ethical manufacturing, very low product waste. That is Meow Meow Tweet. And they are in my skincare video. They're the very first brand that I mentioned. Meow Meow Tweet. But I highly recommend checking them out. I've tried a wide range of their products. This isn't sponsored. I've tried a wide range of their products, and there has never been a miss. I enjoy everything that I've tried. All sensitive skin friendly. And yeah, they have everything from like spray toners, gel toners, moisturizers, balms. I don't know why I can't think of anything else right now, but yeah, they have a very nice selection of things to choose from. I'll check them out. Thanks for the recommendation. You are welcome. You are very welcome. Okay, so I'm thinking that I'm gonna make this like wood. So let me find, I'll just use this dark brown sepia. Okay, no problemo. And I will just color this in so it looks like wood. And then I wanted to make like a sunrise or sunset behind the flower shop owner. Lots of yellow and pink. I feel like that'll also really tie in their outfit as well. Hello, hello, welcome back. I'm glad you could join us again. But, kind of going back to skincare, I do have many, I'm tongue-tied. I do have many recommendations and amazing brands that I recommend in that video. So give it a gander if that's something you fancy. I don't know what that word choice was, but okay, beautiful. Now, I think I'm just gonna get the sky all colored in. I like coloring too. It's very relaxing, but I color with markers. I kind of don't like the feeling of wax on paper. No, I totally get that. I totally get that. I do, well, in previous coloring streams, I did colored pencils as well, which I did enjoy, but the brands that I use are rather cheap, and so the color payoff is not, it's not exactly what I would prefer, so it's whatever. Okay, maybe I'll do, I have an idea here, maybe I'll do a different blue, like, okay, I have a mix of crayons here, the Gel FX. It does not belong in that one, but whatever. I'm just gonna kind of do like an ombre here from blue to pink to yellow. Almost like the pan flag. Just using a very light hand so it's easy to blend the pink in. Oh my gosh, do I have any Avatar The Last Airbender fans here? Because I just started rewatching that show, and I've seen it probably a dozen times all the way through. I just love that show so much, but I haven't seen it in a few years. But it is just such a fun show. It's so funny. The storyline is phenomenal. Yay! Avatar fans. What nickname? I mean, I just always go by Kelly. Or Kel. Whatever. Does not matter. Or you can call me Girl Boss. My gosh, my spring allergies are just terrible. I do not wish this upon any of you. Let me add some more blue over there. Who's your favorite character? Well, growing up, it was Toph, because I always wanted to be an earthbender. Um, Now, I mean, I still love Toph, but I don't know. Sokka? They're all, I love each character for, in their own ways, you know? They all have such different personalities, and I just love it. Who was your favorite character? But according to my my sign, I'm an Aquarius. I would be an airbender, which that would be pretty awesome. Okay, I'm just going to continue the pink down here and then fade that into yellow. But that show, Avatar The Last Airbender, is on Netflix, and it's been on Netflix since as long as I can remember, like literally at least 10 years. So I'm very glad that they keep a lot of the classics like that. Unlike HBO, Max. Oh my gosh, they just love to get rid of stuff. But also, they love to just cancel shows that they are currently filming, and it is so annoying. But whatever. Thank you. That is very kind. You are the best. I can tell from your messages you are a very kind person with a big heart. It's very refreshing to have people like you guys in the comments who are just very nice and respectful. I appreciate it very much. Momo! No, I think Zuko, I love his character development. Yes! Okay, that is so true. No, literally. In the beginning, oh my god. He's annoying, but it is so funny. Like, he acts like an entitled prince. It's just very funny. But no, I love his character arc. And then, oh my gosh, when he grows his hair out, literally my childhood crush. I was like, oh my gosh, who is this guy? But yes, no, Momo and Appa, I wish they were real. Why can't flying sky bison be real? I'm gonna keep the clouds white. For the wall, I was thinking like a light yellow. Honestly, would this show up? If I can grab it. Come on. It's another gel effects, but it's pastel. Hopefully it will show up on the wall. Let's just see. Oopsie. I'm just gonna color in the lights now so I don't forget. I'm using Dandelion. Oh my gosh. The Dandelion Crayon Girl. You have an Appa plushie. Oh my gosh. Lucky, lucky. I just bet it is so cozy, cuddly, cute. I want like Avatar merch, like clothing or something. I've never seen anything like that at the thrift stores. Like, I usually see so many different like franchises, like books, TV shows, movies, all that good stuff. But I've never seen Avatar. Maybe it's just because like all the fans buy it out. But I mean, I don't blame them. But honestly, that would be cool to like make my own, like a t-shirt or something. I don't know. Yes, with like the 4 different nations. Okay, that would be so cool. Anyways, what was I saying? You have to go to school. Thank you for the calming morning vibes. You are most welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a super beautiful day at school. You got this. Thank you for joining me and for the lovely comments. I'm just gonna start here, I guess. for the wall. Oopsie. Why is that smudging? But wow, this is pigmented. Obviously I did not continue stuff like into the corners or whatever. I don't know. We're just gonna color whatever feels right, I guess. With the gel effects, there are no like crayon color names. I don't know why, but this is the yellow. It's very neon, as you can tell. I thought it would be more pastel, but I guess it's fine. We're already doing it. I just want this to be a very bright and happy flower shop. Bye! Adios! Have a beautiful, beautiful day. Wait, a live action series? I know there's a movie that came out like 10 years ago, but a series? I did not know that was a thing. I will have to check that out. Literally just the other day I was watching this interview with M. Night Shyamalan. He's the director that made the live action Avatar Airbender movie. I mean, if you don't know anything about that movie, it basically flopped. It was not good. The lore was not the same. The characters just looked, it was not that good. But his other movies are phenomenal. But, he was talking about that movie, which, I mean, duh. But, I just thought it was funny. Oh, and a little fact about M. Night Shyamalan. He does not actually have a middle name. He was not given one at birth, and so he gave himself the middle name of Night, which I thought was very cool. It's a very cool name. Yes, it's been out for months. Oh, well, okay. I will definitely check it out. Thank you for letting me know. I don't know how I didn't know that. Silly me. But oh well. Thank you for letting me know. I am already loving how colorful this is becoming. I love it. So sorry for my voice. Last week we did a Minions Rise of Gru coloring page, and that was so fun. It was so fun. That is one of my favorite movies, just the Minions and Despicable Me in general. I love those movies so much. They're always such a blast and a good way to take your mind off things, but they are just so funny. I need to sharpen my crayons. There's a sharpener on the back of this thing. So I gotta use it. But we're fine for now. I just feel like I really have to push with this color. But please don't misunderstand me on the animated version is better. Oh, I will take your word for it. I feel like nothing could ever beat that show. It is just too good. I mean, the cabbages, hello? Oh. There are so many jokes from that show that have just stuck in my mind throughout the years. I just love it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do color-wise with this yet, so I'll just wait to do that. And I will color the wall. The cactus juice, yes, yes. Oh my gosh, oh wait. Okay, actually, I think one of my favorite characters is probably Uncle Iroh. Oh my gosh. I love that guy. He is so funny. But also, he's like everyone's father figure, which I love. oh my gosh. Before I ever knew what this actually meant, the Agni Kai, the the big fight that all the Fire Nation people do. Um, I literally in elementary school I challenged someone to an Agni Kai. If that tells you what kind of kid I am, or was, my gosh, I didn't even know what it meant. But good thing I didn't have firebending abilities, huh? Whoopsie. This is a little ceramic froggy. Very pretty. Such a sweet old man that cares so much about his nephew. Yes. Oh my gosh. He has so much patience and understanding. Especially like in that first season when Zuko is, you know, being a little bad boy. He's always right there with him. I'm gonna rotate this so it's easier to color over here. I'm trying not to miss any spots, but it's kind of hard to tell with the yellow. And we're almost done coloring the wall. Okay, yay! Now, I'm thinking I wanted to make this like a green table. Honestly, probably this color here in the back. Inchworm. How cute. I love inchworms. Honestly, perfect name for this color. That is exactly the color they are. Let me make sure I get all these spots here. Is that going to be too close? Or should I go more? I wish they had more of an in-between. Like, they have a good selection, but it's kind of odd. I will admit I didn't like Legend of Korra as much as Avatar. I do agree. Like Avatar's like OG, the best of the best. But I do enjoy Legend of Korra. I'm just gonna try and go over that. If it'll look okay. Kinda. Ignore that. Oh, I'm using olive green. I've only seen Legend of Korra probably twice, like all the way through. It's definitely more like an adult show, like more mature. But I love how they still take like all of the different aspects and keep the lore from the original Avatar. One thing that I like actually despise about Korra is that for Zuko's nephew or grandson, whatever it was, it's the same voice actor. Why would they do that? Like, that is such like a popular voice. Like, whenever people like, you know, you just know Zuko's voice. So that was just kind of like, why would they do that? I don't get it. But whatever. But I do love how we get to explore more of like metal bending in that show and everything. I thought that was so cool. Oh, also the cabbages guy. His offspring or something. Someone else is selling cabbages in that show, and I love it. I want to make those scissors orange. I don't know why, I just do. This is a very chalky color. I don't know if you can see that. Oops. I'm trying to color to the edge here. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Are the comments covering this now? Let me lower this a little. That should be okay, or better at least. Sorry, I gotta keep an eye out for that. They're kind of ending right there. Here, let me move this. Hopefully that's okay. I wanted to make the scissors orange. I think this is like a filing cabinet, I guess. I'm just gonna use the periwinkle and then wild blue yonder, just for a little color variation. And not to make this like fully gray, I still want there to be color all throughout this drawing. Oh, a computer screen. That would make sense. Well, good thing I did these colors. That makes sense. Maybe I should just extend the lines down. That's gonna annoy me. I just use a ultra fine point Sharpie to do these. Ooh, I should have went down. Oh well. Oh well. Okay. Going back to wild blue yonder. This color is very, very pigmented, as you can see. I'm barely even pressing. I'm very excited for next Tuesday's coloring page. I won't give away too much, but it has to do with Sanrio and Hello Kitty's friends. I'm very excited. Hello! Hello! Welcome back. We have made some progress. I'm coloring this computer screen that I thought was a filing cabinet, but computer screen makes a lot more sense. Yes, I go live every Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I always like to color or do just like a very chill activity like this, but it's mostly coloring. But yeah, It's always a fun time, and if you happen to miss anything or want to rewatch it, I always have these saved in my live tab. But I know watching while it's live is more fun. Okay, I guess I'll color that green to blend in with the counter if I can get my fat crayon in there. Okay, good enough. I'm thinking let's just get started on the flowers. I definitely want to stick with like the sunset colors and everything. Can you have it when I'm done? Well, I mean, I'll post a screenshot. You can have the screenshot of it. But I do plan on keeping all of my artwork. So for colors, let's do pink and orange. Let me find another green. So let's just color in the foliage right now. If I can get my crayons to stay. Okay, I'm using yellow green. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yellow green, green, and forest green. Okay. I'm not sure what's happening here. I think those are just like fluffy flowers. So I'm going to be using forest green. And then I'll go in with green just to give some variation and color. Now these are pigmented, my goodness. Very vibrant. Okay, let's do that same green for this bouquet. Just color in all those little leaves. What's your favorite color? Mine's blue. I love blue. I would say my all-time favorite color is pink. More of like a salmony, peachy pink. I love warm tone pinks like that. But my second favorite color is green. My wall is painted green. I don't know if you can tell. But, and then my third favorite color is orange. Just, I love, love, love those colors. But pink is definitely my favorite. Let's go in with yellow green. Do you have a particular shade of blue that you like? Oh, hey, do you guys want to see Olive? Hold on, let me grab her. Hi. It's okay. You ready? Say hi, Olive. And she's gone. Okay. Do you want to go? Yay, Olive! She likes to make a little appearance sometimes. Royal blue. Yes, I love royal blue. It's so royal. I don't know if any of you guys know this game, but My Sims Kingdom, I have it for Wii. That was one of the very first video games I ever had, and honestly, it's one of my favorites. But whenever I would paint a wall in that game, I would always do royal blue. I don't know why. It was just so fun. Okay, I'm gonna use Dandelion. Olive reminds me of Binks from Hocus Pocus. Oh my gosh, yes! I always say that she is Gigi the cat from Kiki's Delivery Service. That would be a cute coloring page. Adding that to my to-do list. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with Salmon. Gosh, I gotta watch those movies, Hocus Pocus. Those are good. I have not seen them in a hot minute, though. I was just about to say that. I love Gigi. Yes! Gigi the cat. My gosh, I just love those movies. All Studio Ghibli movies. Oh! I don't know if it's still in theaters. I think it is at least for one more week, but Princess Mononoke, it is in theaters all around, everywhere, so they re-released it for like a month or so. And I gotta go see it on the big screen. I've never seen, any anime in theaters, so I feel like that will be lots of fun. Let's do a different pink. How about this one? Or I like this. Melon. Just for a slightly different color. I like that little emoji guy. I used to have an app, I don't know what it's called, but it would like have those little emojis like pre-typed, and there were so many to choose from, but that was many, many years ago, and I don't even think I have it on my phone anymore, but it was cute. I'm gonna go back in with green and just kind of ombre this to give like a little shadow effect because it's looking very flat, but also it's a bit too close to the wall color. That already looks a whole lot better. Okay. This flower up here, it looks like it should be orange. So let's do yellow orange. Whoa! How'd you do the alien? That's cool. I love aliens. I just posted an alien video. If anyone here is a Star Trek fan, I made myself into a Vulcan, which is the type of alien that Spock is. That dude. But I've also done many other aliens like Juno Birch and then Grogu from Star Wars. I guess that's it, but where did my yellow go? Not this one, but oh, there. Blending right in. I think that's a part of the wall behind there. If not, then oh well. Let's make that too. Okay. And these just look like tulips. So I'm gonna go back with salmon. Pink and orange. That is one of my favorite color combos. Then maybe I'll use melon as well. Yay! Another Juno Birch fan. I love her. Oh my gosh. And her Sims videos. So much fun. Okay. I'm gonna use the olive green that I used for the table for these flowers. Or the leaves, I mean. Hopefully that'll look okay and not blend in too much with the wall. And then maybe I'll go over some of them with like a darker green just to give a slightly different hue. Let's do forest green. Yes, Juno Birch's blue. It's like a... Let's see, do I even have it in here? No. I guess it's the closest to periwinkle. But no, I love her alien color. Let's just do a few more, a bit darker. Oh, Olive. I can hear her in the back. Olive. She's so dramatic. Okay. Gosh, there's just so much going on around here. I think I'll make that a brown shelf. Let's use raw sienna. And I'll just kind of blend that out there. I don't know. Off into the distance. Then I was thinking we could like do... I'll make that one like terracotta. Do I have like a terracotta color? Yes, I do. It's called burnt orange. Okay, let's just do this right here. Wow, this is pigmented. That is the perfect terracotta color. I'm surprised this one isn't called terracotta. But anywho, looks good to me. This envelope, I'm gonna leave white, but there's a little heart on there. We can have a pop of red. Let's do scarlet. Very cute. And then let's do red hearts on here as well, just so we can bring that color throughout this page. And then maybe this can be a pink wrapping paper. This is very chalky. Okay. Let's go back in with salmon. For the middle there, I'll make that a bit darker. Let's just do, I don't know, raw sienna. And going in with salmon. Very cute. I want to make these purple, like a lilac kind of color. This is perfect. This is wisteria. A flower. I have no idea what that flower looks like, but wouldn't that be funny if it looked just like this? Ooh, what if I made these ombre? I'll do that. I'll make that first one a darker purple, and then it can go to white. I'll go in with violet purple and go right on top of that. That's cute. Okay. Now for that wrapping paper, I feel like maybe a blue? Or what other oranges could we do? Like a pastel? Like that apricot? That's the same color I used there. But I'll just make the ribbon a different color, so it isn't too much of the same color in one area. Not that anything is wrong with that, but I just want this to be very cohesive and have a nice flow. And then maybe I'll do a purple wrap on that. I'll go back to wisteria. And then I'll make that the same, so it's like they were just using that roll. I feel like that would just make sense. I'll do a touch of violet purple just around the outside there, just to give it some dimension so it isn't too much of the same. I like it. Okay, let me do some dark under there for a little bit of shadow. I will make that gray, or you know what? I'll use Wild Blue Yonder. It's gray, but it has a blue tone to it. Let's continue with this. I feel like I'm doing a lot of purple. I'll keep off on the purple for now. Let's do... I don't want to do pink. Let's do another blue. Yeah, okay. I picked out robin's egg blue and turquoise blue. I'll just kind of do a little pattern here. Okay, good. I was very concerned that it would be very dark, like the crayon itself, but I think we're good. I'm trying to keep this pastel-ish. Then going in with Robin's Egg Blue. That is definitely Robin's Egg Blue. Then I'll go in with Sepia, just to color that in, and then I'll go over that too. And this as well. Then maybe we can make that one orange with yellow orange. For the pot itself, gosh, I don't know. For this right here, how would this look? Purple Mountain's Majesty, what a name. Kind of want to keep it gray-ish. I think that's perfect, honestly. Olive got her hair all over this, too. Whoops. I won't color the buttons, and then I'll leave the paper white. The receipt, whatever. That was my nickname in high school. Wait, what? Purple Mountain's Majesty? I mean, if it was, that is quite the nickname. For the buttons, yeah, I assumed not, but hey, who knows? For the buttons, I'll just go back to Wild Blue Yonder. I'll leave that white. Leave that white. What color? Maybe I'll just make that brown. I'll go back to sepia. Look at the rainbow! I have rainbow window clings on my window. And, of course, they only shine when the sun is shining through, so how lovely. I messed up drawing the pot there. Oh well. Looking good. Okay. I do want to figure that out, but I don't know what yet. Let's go over here. I can make this one brown because I used a lighter brown for that one. so that'll be a good contrast. Oh, I gotta color the inside. Let me do, yeah, I'll just use this dandelion. How pretty. Maybe those can be more of like the wisteria. I'm just calling those wisteria because that's the color that I use, but don't take my word for that. I have no idea what that flower even looks like. So I'll just kind of swirl and then ombre that all together. And then I'll just make all of those the same. I don't know what. I'll make some more. Okay, those look like tulips, not those. Oh well. I can make like orangey yellow tulips. So I'll use dandelion and yellow orange. I'll just do that yellow on the inside there. I'll just make that a tulip too. I know this is not the best contrast against a yellow wall, so I think I'm going to go in with another color to kind of add shadow behind it. So maybe I can do a touch of olive green just right behind it. If that even does anything. Kinda. I kind of want to do pink and blue for that one, so I'll use melon, and let's do robin's egg blue. I'll do melon in the middle, and robin's egg blue. I like it. Okay. For over here, maybe we can do some light blue flowers. We can do honestly, let's go back to periwinkle. That's that color there. I just want a very nice pastel. Purple on the outside and pink on the inside for the sign. I like that. Yes, we will do that. Thank you for the inspo. As you can tell, I was just procrastinating on doing that. I had no idea what to do. But thank you. Okay. Purple on the outside, pink on the inside. Let's see. Maybe we can do more of like a bright pink. This is hot magenta. Ooh la la. And then we can do wisteria. What a nice combo. Okay, purple on the outside, pink on the inside. We are almost done. For the little hearts underneath there, should I also do pink and purple? Maybe I could do like an ombre or something? Glad he could contribute to the art. Yes! I always appreciate your guys' help. Welcome, welcome, Sage Games. Hello. Whoopsie. I'm kicking things around over here. I think this is the perfect pink. Hot magenta goes very well with wisteria purple. It's very, it's not odd, I find it funny how whenever I do a coloring page, it always ends up being like an hour and 25 minutes. Like, it doesn't matter how much detail there is, it always ends up being that time. And it looks like it will be again over here. Okay, let's do like an ombre. We can do let me find more of a purpley color, purpley pink. I like that. So we're doing hot magenta. Then purple pizzazz. Gosh, that doesn't even look too different on page. Oh no. But I have an idea. I'm just gonna lightly color this one in so it has more of a pink tone. And then we can go in with violet purple. And now it's a perfect ombre. How lovely. Okay. What else? Okay, all of these guys here. Let me color in the greenery. Let's do yellow-green for these guys over here. Then we have forest green. That'll look good for the wisteria because I use that over there as well. You see the finish line? Yes! We are almost there. My gosh, when you said that right now, I just thought of Wii Sports, or Wii Fit? Wii Sports? I don't know. The one where you can jog. Oh my gosh, that was one of my favorite things to do growing up. Just jogging all around the island. Okay, for these guys here, I think I'm just gonna do more brown just to keep it kind of the same here. We can do burnt orange, that terracotta color for the straps, I guess, the holders. Then I guess it can kind of just blend into sepia, this dark brown. my gosh, are we done? I think we're done. Okay, let me grab a pencil and date this. Today is the 8th. Let's do in the corner here. 4/8/25, and I'll sign my name. Yay! Here we are with a beautiful rainbow on top, so it's kind of hard to tell. But yay! We did it! We did it! Thank you all so very much for helping me today. LA, is that... I'm trying to read your username, Night Owl. Thank you very much for your help and for helping me choose a bunch of colors and everything. I'm so glad we got this done. I think it looks very good. If I could change one thing, I wish the back, like the wall color, was more pastel. It's very neon, but it still looks good. So, my gosh, the rainbow's hard to tell the colors, but we did it. I'm very glad. So thank you all for joining me today, and thank you for the support. Please be sure to visit the links in my bio, and I hope you have a super beautiful rest of your week. Bye!